Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Feed the Beast Revelation. So, I was chatting with Shifty, and, you know, I'm really liking the way this is laid out here, but I know that the deeper you dig down, the more holes you make and everything else, you tend to create a little more lag issues for the server, and just all around can not always the best thing. So a while back, when he had first introduced me to Feed the Beast, there was a few portals that he had made. One being the Nether portal, which is right here. I believe he did the end world portal. Um, that one I'm not worried about getting to just yet. I plan on actually getting there eventually, but I want to get more ore, more resources, build up better armor, so on and so forth. You know, be able to take on ghasts, no problem. Have decent shield and whatnot, uh, and you know, of course, just maintain the forge a little bit more efficiently too as well. Now, one thing that I spoke with him about was a mining world that he had told me about, and so pretty much what it was part of this here, the portal frames. But let's see here. I've already got the item made. I've already kind of gone ahead and did this because I wanted to step into it and see how well it was going to work out and did some adjustments to it. So pretty much you got to craft this little guy. Now, with this, um, it wasn't anything tricky. It wasn't anything, difficult by any means. This is actually very simple to do. The only thing that you have to do is make sure that you have a flint and steel that has full durability that's not been used at all. You need to make sure that you also have a stone pick that has not been used at all. Otherwise, the tool will not be made. Now, I know that because I came across that issue earlier. I decided that I wanted to build one. I had a stone pick in the temporary wood base that the Purple Crow is building currently. And I tried, using that and the flint and steel that I had used to make this portal over here for the Nether, and it wouldn't show the tool. So uh, after speaking with Shifty a little bit, he told me that yeah, the tool and the flint and steel do both need to be like brand new, no durability lost at all. So let's go up here, and I'm gonna eat something here too. A second. All right. So what we got to do is come over here. Now, the nice thing about this is that I pretty much just have regular creatures being spawned on it. So there's no spiders, there's no zombies, no creepers, no baddies. I do have temples and villages spawning too as well, which is not a bad thing, of course. So I want to grab some of that. And I do believe I need one stick by itself, and then I need two for the pick. This pig just like wandered in here. Oh well, Crow can deal with that. Let's do this. Oh, and I only have... Oh yeah, okay, that's what I need to do. So let's do this here. There's that. And then... Oh, I could have just done it in that window, couldn't I? Now I've got to make some chiseled stone too as well. So for the mining multi-tool, this guy here, you need 2 chiseled stone bricks, the pick, the flint and steel, and a regular stick. Stick, flint and steel, and the pick. Now all I need to do is go get 2 cobblestone. Actually, I think there's even some in here. If I can make my way through the door. Let's decide. So let's try some of these here. With these guys, we need to go to a regular forge. So if you use the Tinker's Construct forge, this will automatically make it into seared stone or the seared bricks, and then it will not work for doing this particular thing. And I believe, is there any fuel in here? Of course not. So let's do that. And come on, jump. There we go. Do that. I don't usually like clearing trees out of a village area, like having trees in there, but we'll just go ahead and do this for now. So we'll get these 2 stone baked up real quick. Oh, and of course I left my chisel down below. So go down there and grab that. And we'll make this bad boy. Okay. And so the purpose of doing this will be pretty much a few different things. I want to get a few of the quarry mod items going in mining there. And then also, I like to just go through and use the hammer and just clear out massive caverns. And pretty much the nice thing about this mining world is it's perfectly flat. And I'll show you with the portal that I've already created. I'll show you the world that we've already generated. As a matter of fact, we came in right next to an actual village too as well. Which usually doesn't mean a whole lot, but there are traders there. And of course, you can also find resources there in the barrels and the chests and everything that they have there at the village. So now the only thing that I've not seen there, and the only thing I'm not too sure if we can get them there, are going to be horses. I did see pig, sheep, and cow, but no horse. Now, the nice thing about having a horse is the fact that we'd be able to get around the map in a much more simple fashion. Let's see here. Alright, there's the chisel. Perfect. So, back out here. Do this. These here. Nice, two chiseled. So now what we do, is we go over here. Now, that bad boy. Oh, is it really going to do that? Because I did the wrong type of chisel. Fine. How about them apples? Oh, there we go. So I guess it can't be any of the fancy designs on the chisel. But big deal, because you can still just grab it. Now, what we also have to do is you then have to grab enough stone. And I'm not planning on using this one because, like I said, I've already got an actual portal up. I'm probably going to give this one to, like, Crow or maybe one of the other players that's currently on the server that plays and see if they want to use it and utilize the benefit of having a mining world they can go to. So after you bake more stone, I did mine as a 4x4 here. After you get all the stone baked, like all 16 here, you chisel them, and then what you do is you just put them in your 2x2 here, and it will then show these blocks here generated here, and then you just shift click them out, and it gives you all 16 made, and of course it breaks down the durability of your tool. So the thing is when you go in the portal, it doesn't just move you. It doesn't just teleport you. Trick is, you have to crouch. After you crouch, it will then shoot you through to the other world. Now, the nice thing about this, like I said, it plopped me out right next to a village. They have farms going on. They're nice big trees. I've already put a beacon down because I like to be able to just run in one direction and see what I can find. What I also really like too is the fact that the slime islands are also generating and popping up here too as well. So let's see here. One of the things I kind of debated on doing was either having it to where monsters would spawn. So like, again, skeletons, creepers, stuff like that, zombies. So I wanted to make this kind of just the easy world, quote unquote, where people can come and get their resources and, go farming for whatever resource they need and then come back to the overworld and be able to just continue from there. So, the one thing that I thought was not going to happen was this. But of course, it seems that every single town I come across, there's always some kind of damaged ground or something that's just creating issues. Now, the nice thing about this, though, is that I can go down as far as I want and not have to worry about one little, baddie, quote unquote. I have, like I said, all the monsters are turned off. So no matter where I go at, I don't really have to worry about anything. The only thing that I should have to worry about, which seems to be a foe of mine, is the lava. Other than that, you could pretty much just run amok. And all this coal, holy cow. And then this is clay ore, which is pretty cool. And of course the granite and the dirt. Lots of iron. And I can't wait to get further down and start getting diamonds and emeralds. Because what I was noticing is that with this, I believe you should be able to pretty much get every resource that you can get in the overworld. You'll be able to get here. It just seems like it's more highly compact. Now, I did up the resource. So when you go mining, you should find, of course, much more resource of any one type right there. Which is why these all have, all the resources they do. A lot of gravel, a lot of clay, a lot of everything. The one thing, like I said, that I really want to try and look for are horses. Because I think that getting horses and being able to go anywhere you want and not have to worry about, me running and wasting my saturation, then that would make it so much more simple. So let's take a little bit of a journey here and see what we can find, and we'll kind of discuss what we want to go through as time goes on here. So kind of one of my goals that I want to get done, like I said before, oh, there's another village already. One of my goals is, again, the quarries. I want to establish those, get those going. Get resources going. I want to be able to go to the nether. I want to be able to have good armor enchanted and, take on the guests and collect the different items I need. Start killing endermen so I can actually, that's almost started there for me, isn't it? Enderman to get the enderman, or the ender pearls, and start getting the portal ready for the ender world, or what is it, the end, or whatever they call it. I've not been there yet, and I really want to go there, so that'll be a focus of mine. But so far in this episode, I'm just gonna be kind of dinking around and seeing what I can find here. Hopefully we can find horses. I'm really hoping they're going to be spawnable. If not, I can always try and get my actual horse that I have through the portal and see if that'll work. And yeah, of course, as I'm sure you've noticed before in the previous episodes, the villagers sound like, oh dear lord, I can't think what they're called right now, the Jawas. That is actually a part of the texture pack that I'm currently using, which is the Sphax stuff for actual Revelation here. And that villager is having a fit over there, opening and closing the door. Go figure. So let's see here. Anything worth checking out? I'm always rummaging in these poor villages, looking to steal their good resources they may have. Which, I mean, they got some good layouts. Decent flowers and vegetables and stuff. Oh, there's some of that. And sometimes... Ooh, iron ingots. Oh, black quartz. I'll take those. Steel boots. Oh, steel boots. Oh, yes. Oh, pulsating. That's even really good. I like that. Those actually come in very beneficial for, fermenting barrel. I should maybe farm one of those. For getting better gear, weapons, and stuff for or the oh yeah, sweet. Getting the ooh. Sorry, I'm being distracted very easily, and I apologize. But the ores will come in really good for doing the Tinker's construct stuff and getting better weapons and whatnot for when we go to, the Nether more consistently and all that fun stuff. So, let's see here. No. Yeah, stop following me. Yes, I'm stealing your stuff, but you can just deal with it. Yeah, Shady Merchant. I bought one of these before, and, yeah, it being enchanted cardboard. I deserve that. What is it they say? Live and learn? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. I guess it's fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Because I should know better. That's just a crafting bench. Okay. So far, it doesn't seem like there's any horses, but let's see. They may be considered a different type of spawn. I noticed that there was the regular creatures, and then there was I don't remember how it had it listed in the mod configure file, but there was another classification of creature, and I have a feeling that horses are a part of that. If that's the case, then I may actually see about enabling that and seeing if we can get horses to spawn in here and get that going. So let's see here. Any other villages we could possibly come across? No. Eat a little bit of meat. Have steak. It's actually, ironically, what I actually had for dinner last night. So sheep again. Chickens. Those pigs way out there? Those flowers. Chickens. Let's see here. And there's cattle with a sheep. Darn. Saw them rendering, and I was hoping they were horses. I think actually at this point too, I could probably even do /home and teleport myself back to the actual base too. And so really the only two things that should actually kill any person here is going to be gravity and lava. That's a shame. I guess I'm going to have to look at the file and see what horses are considered. So here's a nice little gorge. Let's see what this is like. I was kind of hoping to maybe find another village nearby too. Ooh, that's a nice deep one. Oh, all that iron. Yeah, I'm glad that, oh, here we go. So I noticed on the setting for the resources and how much they spawn, it was a 0 to 100. And I decided to go with 35 because I wanted to increase the resource. And, I'm one that for all my servers that I run, because I have a couple ARC servers that I run, and I ran other servers before in the past too, and I like to give an increase to resources and not necessarily make it like far easier, but just to make it a little bit more simple and less grindy. And this 35 is definitely working out because of diamonds are going to be like this. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting quite a few diamonds from the harvesting that I'll be doing. Let's see if there's anything worth getting in here. No, more of the jams, jellies, and all their fun stuff that guy likes to sell. All the boring stuff. Let's see here. And you don't have anything there. There's probably resources in those two cookers there. Iron boots. Some copper bars. Oh, good stone. Building wand. Cool. So Oak saplings. They're not the great trees like the other ones. Okay. So. Nice. Okay. I thought I heard a pressure plate. Maybe I was just hearing things. Who knows? Let's see here. Where is your door, dude? Almost tricked me into falling in there. See how he is? Alright, let's see here. I'm glad to see these things are always still spawning like this, halfway through the ground. Let's see here. Another fermenting barrel. I bet you... Where is your door, dude? That is one tall building. Yeah, you guys. Oh, you're right there. Yeah, now you can get out. You're welcome. Let's see what's over here. Ooh. Take all this stuff. And some more. Definitely not complaining on that stuff. Yeah. Ooh, here's a blacksmith. That explains all of the engineer and aluminum and steel rod. Boy, I think I may have enough steel to actually make a sword. I've been wanting to make a steel sword because of the perks they give. So that'd be really good. Let's see here. I already saw you. Never mind. Let's go up here. And if you couldn't tell, I have this particular server for the mining set to always daylight. But we can do that, and if we really have to, we can just take this and teleport over to the other place. I don't know why you guys are running. There you go. Now you can get out. And there you go, dude. Now, if you need to get out, you can. Yeah, that's for that, isn't it? Okay. Let's see here. I think that was pretty much for this village, wasn't it? So that's 3 villages within just a very short span of each other. I'll take it. Really wish I had a horse, though. Whoa, what is that? Oh, that must be, oil. I love the fact that it's considered nighttime right now. Because that makes sense. Oh, hurt. Oh, good, didn't. Okay, there's that nice little gouge in the ground. Yeah, that's gotta be oil. Let's see here. Boy, if there's one thing that could be phallic in the whole game. That's one heck. That is one heck of an oil rupture. Holy cow. That's definitely up there. Alright, so let's take a little bit more of a look around. Hopefully. Still got my fingers crossed for a horse, but by the way this is looking, probably not gonna find any. Wow. Yeah. I think putting the resources at 35 was definitely might have been a slight overkill, but that's better than going 100%. So let's run this way and see if we can find, if anything at all. Horsies, where are you? I know, they're probably not here, but it's worth a try. Let's see. see, there's another gorge in the ground. There's an island. Two of them. Wow. Pretty close to each other, too. And another explosion there. Oh, guys. And they sure are close to each other, aren't they? These islands here. Okay, let's see. And of course, gotta eat to get your saturation up. This is where having a horse would be very beneficial right now. But, of course, does not look like any of the items that we have spawned. So, let's see what's over here. What are those? Oh. Well, I guess that makes sense because slimes are considered a resource. So it makes sense that they've spawned. Anything over here? Yes, no, maybe so. And of course, I mean, I just want to see where these guys are coming from, if they're going to come this way. So far, in the little bit of that I've actually searched, this isn't really all that bad to find 3 villages this close to each other. And granted, I mean, this is just barely touching the surface of what I've explored so far in this. The oil here, and the 3 villages. That's pretty good, you know, to discover that like that. Pigs. Seeing this would actually be another good place to bring whatever resources you need to, you know, wouldn't say tame, but to lead pigs back to. Why are you guys all freaking out? Guys are all whacking out over here. But you know, you can always lead them back to your portal possibly, or lead them back close to where your portal is, and then set up shop for a farm, and you know, have all your animal farms here. Because then at that point, instead of having, you know, massive amounts of animals clumped up in one area in your overworld, you could just have them all set up right here in this farm world and just call it good. Ooh, let's see what's over here. Oh, I like this town. What is this? Now, I've heard that clerics. Now, I'm not sure, and I was watching another YouTuber that does a lot of Minecraft stuff, and he had mentioned something about going to cleric. Now, I don't know if clerics are in this version or if clerics were. Oh, this is a train here. Or if clerics were in a, you know, a newer version like 1.14 or something of the sort. Lead ingots. Bottles. Coal. What are you all freaking out about? Chill. You guys are putting crystals inside your house here, huh? I guess I'd be kind of freaking out too if my house was randomly generated with a bunch of crystals, but whatever. Oh my god. Help me. I don't want to buy from you. I want to see what you have. Let's see what you have. Okay. Bees. And it was funny, I was just going to sit there and say I've not seen any hives, but they got the bee houses here. Okay. That's cool. So, at least at that point, you have access to some kind of bees in this area too, because here's more bees. And a bunch of saplings. Good variation. Some candles. Alright. The well. Oh, good. They do have one here too. I was actually just hoping to find one. That's a crafting table. Another little shop, store, restaurant. I don't know what to call this place. Frames. Palace crystal block. Okay. Nothing else, huh? Doesn't look like it. And did I already check this one out? Let's see what's over here. And this will be the very nice thing again, is the fact that it's daylight all the time. And there's no quote unquote monsters. So now one portal that you may have noticed that I already had put up that I plan on checking out and exploring a lot of is going to be it's what they call it, crud. Let's go back and take a look at it. I will take the portal to save us all the sanity. Yeah, perfect. Good guess on that one, huh? Which is fine. I don't mind wasting that. Just that one-time use. And then hopefully I can figure out the setting for spawning in the horses, and we'll be a little more set here. So, the other portal that I got put together was this guy in Twilight Forest. This looks amazing. Really excited to get in here and check this out. The deer, the squirrels, everything that's in this mod looks amazing. The boars, and I even have to admit that I did go into creative mode earlier and flew around and found a couple of the towers, the Aurora castle, and what was the one? The maze, the above ground maze. It's all white structure that has the giants inside of it. I am really excited to get in here and really check this out. This may be a place where I actually want to do my own main base, because there are some, well, for one, there's lapis, solid lapis blocks there. And it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to get in here and really just romp around and get to exploring, and possibly make some mega candles and or mega torches and put them down and stop the spawners from working, because I noticed that a few of them have spawners in them, and I cannot wait to mess with those. These are boars. Looks so good. I was totally blown away by this dimension and just what it has. Looks so good. Oh, so excited. Alright guys, I'm sorry for dragging on in this one. I just wanted to show the two different portals here that I've created now, and where I plan on going with them, and what I want to do, and how much fun I'm going to have with this. I was just totally thinking the overworld, the end, and the nether were like my main places I was going to go and check stuff out, and that is definitely not the case. I really wish I had done the resource world, the quarry world, or whatever you want to call it, the mining world. I wish I'd done that sooner, because we could have just built up on top of the surface and I would have left this all alone. But go ahead and hit the like button, the dislike button if you want or need to. Leave any comments with feedback, and I can't really wait to get into more of this. I just want to keep recording and just do more and more and more. But we have to have our sanity every once in a while. So thanks for stopping on by, guys, and I hope you guys all have a great day, night, morning, evening. I'll see you guys all in the next video.